love me cause I'm poppin'. This a layup, this a rebound, then it's robbing. Tyson with the fade, not the hair, my hands rockin'. When I link with ballpoint, you know it's knockin'. I'm not the same.
So I thought it would just make sense to sit down and film a proper video, a proper intro for this video, because throughout the video I look crazy. So welcome to my channel, everyone. My name is Kubiat, but you can call me Kubi. Today I'm going to show you guys how I achieved this color on my hair. So I've been searching the entire internet on how to color hair copper without having to bleach it, and I found a couple videos, but like they weren't as helpful as I wanted it to be, because I really, so I just decided to go out there and film the process, my process of getting my hair to be this color. It's somehow on the red side because the dye that I used had a red undertone, but I'm going to show you how I corrected my frontal area to give it a more, to give it a more golden look to it. I'm about to sneeze. So the hair I'm wearing is from Alipearl hair. It is so freaking soft. It is so soft, and I just love Alipearl hair. So this is what the hair looks like. If you want to see how I got this, please keep on watching. I like to try and perfect my skills before I put it out there. That's why I haven't shown you guys the process of me making any of my wigs. I kind of just woke up and went right into this, so my eyes are a lot puffy, so ignore that. And I'm on vacation, that's why I'm filming on my phone, so this is like a personal, like, this is really one-on-one. The hair I'm working with today is Alipearl hair. So they sent me my hair plus 2 wig caps, which I really love, and it's like my color, like this is. I ordered a 13x6 frontal. It is 18 inches. I've never had a 13x6 frontal, but I got this one because the 13x4 that I got last year, I was customizing it so much that I cut so much off, and now it's like 2 inches. So the hair I got is Body Wave. I got it in 22 inches, 24, and 20. But I don't think I will use all 3 bundles, because last year I didn't use all 3 bundles on my wig. But we'll see how it goes, because I'm looking for something full and, you know, luscious. So before I go ahead and sew my wig, I'm going to show you guys how I bleach my knots. For this, I'm using a mixing bowl, a brush, a mixing stick, some BW2 Bleach, and 40 volume developer, as well as some foil. So you want to put in all your bleach into the mixing bowl. I actually used the entire pack just because I was bleaching the knots of 2 different frontals. Now, this is the important part. You don't want to put too much 40 volume developer, because we are going for a toothpaste consistency. So if you put too much, it may become too runny, and you don't want it to be too runny just so it won't bleed through your lace. Please guys, don't be like me. Put on some gloves when you're working with these chemicals. As you can see, I gradually add the developer and keep mixing it until I achieve that toothpaste consistency. Alright, so this is what the frontal looks like. It is so pretty and so bouncy. I'm going to go ahead and lay it down on top of my foil. As you can see, I'm securing the lace of the frontal with some bleach. This is really optional. I just do it just because I don't want the frontal to be moving around as I'm applying the bleach. Now taking my application brush, I am going to be applying the bleach to my lace. One thing I would tell you is please do not apply too much pressure on your lace. Yes, the mixture is a toothpaste consistency, but if you apply it with a lot of pressure, the bleach is going to pass through the lace and actually bleach your hair. So you want to do this with very little pressure, and you also want to take your time and make sure that every single spot is covered on your lace.
Take me to your heart. I belong to you. Take me to your soul.
So once I'm done applying the bleach, I'm just flipping over the frontal and placing the side with the bleach on top of the foil. The processing time is going to be 15 minutes because I used 40 volume developer and it doesn't take too long to start lifting. So once 15 minutes is over, I'm going to go ahead and wash off the bleach from my frontal with some warm water. I don't remember if I used warm or cold water. I feel like it was like lukewarm. Yeah. Alright, so once I rinsed off most of the bleach from my lace, I went ahead and applied the Ion sulfate free shampoo to get rid of all the traces of the bleach. And you want to do this because you don't want your hair to keep on bleaching even after you've washed it. So I'm washing it with this shampoo. Next, I'm using the Ion Cool Blonde shampoo to tone the bleached knots. Basically, this gets rid of any of the orangey, yellowy, reddish undertones that resulted from the bleaching process. I'm going to leave this to sit for about 15 minutes. Alright, so I'm done sewing my wig. This is how it looks. I just combed the curls out. This is how long it is. So I just finished sewing it, and I also plucked the frontal, but not too much because it already came pre-plucked. So I just took some hair out to match my hairline. Next I'm going to cut the lace and I guess begin the dyeing process. So the dye I will be using today is from L'Oreal. It's their HiColor dyes. Basically it's supposed to lift the hair without damaging it. I'm using copper red, sizzling copper, copper red again, and then copper. I really hope I bought enough of these colors. My plan is to use the copper on the bottom part of the hair, then copper red in the middle, and then mix these two for like the frontal and like the middle part, like the mid to the front part of the hair. Whew, this is my first time using this, so I really hope it turns out well. I'll be using 30 volume developer because that is what the instruction says on the pack. We'll just see how it goes.
So I guess you could say that this is the fun part of the whole wig making process, the dyeing part. So I started by applying the dye to the tips of my hair, and if you can see from the intro, it kind of has an ombre effect, and this is really what I was going for. So I started from the tips onto the roots of the hair. What you want to do is make sure that every single strand is saturated with this dye. So as you're applying the dye, you want to open up the hair and make sure that the color has touched all the strands of the hair. And I'm basically going to do this on the entire hair, so I don't really show the whole thing. But then after I'm done applying the dye, I'm going to let it sit for about 4 hours.
Alright everyone, so it is 2 days after I filmed the intro. I'm just waking up again, so yes, my eyes are puffy. This is the color it turned out to be. I think I'm gonna go get more copper dye. I only used 3 boxes of the dye last night, so I do have one more. I think it's copper red left. So like I said, I used copper in the back, I used copper red in the middle, and then I used sizzling copper for my frontal, just because I didn't want to just go in with such a bright color and then not like it. But now that I like it, I'm going to get more and put it on my frontal. So yeah. Alright, so I just got back from Sally Beauty, and unfortunately all the copper dyes, yeah, they were sold out. The L'Oreal High Lift Copper, like everything was sold out. So the lady, she directed me to get this. Let me see. This dye. It is Argan oil. It's a permanent color. It is light tangerine blonde. It's somehow like copper. So what she recommended for me to do was, since I use sizzling copper like for the frontal, it has a red base, so she directed me to use dye with a gold base, like a yellow base, to lift it to be more coppery. So that's what I'm going to do. I also got the developer that comes with it. I'm going to be using the whole bottle because the direction is to use 6 ounces of 30 volume developer. And I also got some conditioner to condition my hair right after I'm done with this entire process. So I don't think I need to show the process of dyeing it because it really is the same. Just mix it and brush it onto the hair. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't know how long I'm going to like keep it for, but I will put that information maybe as a voiceover when I figure it out. So let's see.
So after I dyed the hair, I let it sit for about 45 minutes, and then I washed it out, shampooed it, and then applied this conditioner and let it deep condition for about 15 minutes. It looks dark now, but when it was dry, this is how it turned out to be, and I was so happy with the color. It's crazy because it looks different under different lighting. And yeah, I'm sorry I didn't show you guys how I dyed the frontal, but I feel like the best people to learn from are Laurasia Andrea and Peak Mill. These are the women that I learned how to dye hair from, so you can check out their channels.
Alright guys, so this is the finished result. This is what the color looks like. It's more on the red side, but I don't mind. Let me flip my camera and show you guys what it looks like. So this is it. I just one curled the hair. What lace, people? What lace? What lace? But yeah, as you can see the glue drying a little, but I did that. What lace? So this is what the hair looks like. I'm really satisfied with this color. If I ever do copper again, I think I'm gonna go lighter, but I like this. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, watching my struggle. But yeah, see you next time.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want.